It's been 6 months, and our Cobalt interns have settled into their various work areas. Let's catch up with their progress.
So the last 6 months have been an incredible journey across multiple departments.
I rotated through geology,
CSR, data science.
They make you think of things from different perspectives.
It was a bit challenging at the beginning because I was going to join a group that had already formulated, and there were all of these bonds and friendships that were solidified. But then the guys were welcoming enough and made me feel at home.
I love the policy here where they accommodate learning. Everything is about learning, so it's been a very fantastic experience.
I'm a mother of two. My second daughter was just like 6 months when I received that call from Cobalt. So I had to open up and to tell the HR, and I asked them if that was okay. The only thing that they asked me was, do you have somebody to take care of the child? So that already gave me an approval, like, oh, okay, they don't mind me going with the child.
But beyond having them learn what their careers could be in their various respective fields, it was also important for us to know that we have the abilities to mentor and to lead and to guide, because these guys are to be future leaders and future innovators. The idea is we're building talent not only for Cobalt, but for Zambia and for Africa.
We migrated geotechnical data that was seated in Excel files onto our data entry platform, which is MX Deposit. That process, without the code that we wrote using Pandas library, would have taken a regular person about a month. But with code, we wrote the code and we were able to finish the task in 5 days.
I thought an AI was a drone that used to fly around the whole Zambia looking for specific mirrors. And once the AI is there, it can tell you what grade is underground and all that.
It is this tool that is more or less here to replace us human beings.
I figured, oh no, these guys are out to take away the jobs that we have been laboring at school for.
AI at Cobalt is about knowing where we're going to find those critical minerals, knowing where to drill, knowing where to set the next drill pads, and also just estimating the resource here at Mingomba or any other place where Cobalt does operations.
Mentorship is more like a guide on your career path. So mentors are there to help you navigate through your career development and also your personal life as well.
We leave university thinking the way we were solving mathematical equations is the way we're going to solve problems in day-to-day life. But no, you need a person that helps you see things differently and look at things the way you're supposed to look at them.
Mentorship is important in the fact that it gives you a certain guide or guidelines on how to apply certain things or specific things.
So during the internship program, we've undergone about 3 trainings. That's public speaking, supervisory training, and financial literacy. And with public speaking, it's helped me in the sense that I can now be able to speak out more confidently.
Public speaking is an important skill that each and every person is actually supposed to have. At some point, you'll be required to stand in front of people to convey a message, and that message has to be clear and meaningful.
The sole purpose for the transformation in these two pictures is Cobalt's adoption of the concept of loving to fail quickly. And it is learning in an environment with mentors that have encouraged me to fail in their safety net that I have built my confidence. I'm more confident in my technical ability, and I'm more optimistic about the challenges that I face on this journey.
Roads also get stuck due to differential pressures in the formation. If we're able to track the formation pressures and we maintain the mud weight so that the balance is struck between the formation pressure and the mud pressure, then the roads will not be getting stuck. So what usually happen is we are drilling, but we're not maintaining the mud pressure and the formation pressure. So if this is implemented, we're going to prevent this. As you can see, the outside green line is the formation pressure, and the red one is mud pressure.
The presentations were absolutely amazing.
You know, every time that I work with the Cobalt teams, I'm always energized and excited. Because of Cobalt's strategy of combining AI and HI, it means that generally They are always pushing. The things that they are doing and the things that they are creating within the mining sector means that it's not business as usual. That translates to the people they hire, how they grow their people, and their organizational culture. So every time that I interact with the teams at Cobalt, I'm excited to see what does this brilliance present as today. Today was my first time interacting with the interns, and I wasn't disappointed. There is a combination of people from different backgrounds, different fields, but even in all their presentations, they spoke to things that are relevant, not only to the mining business, but to the community and to the sustainability of the environment. I was thoroughly impressed with the presentations, and I'm really excited thinking about how do these young people then grow and become not just engineers, not just miners, but we are creating a breed of flexible, agile, and adaptive professionals who are actually going to contribute to the vision that we have for the Zambian mining sector.
I think from the project perspective and all other perspective, what I've seen, experienced today has been beyond my expectation. It was very pleasing to see that the internees in a short period of 6 months could be this good. So basically what it is, it shows that the Cobalt program is delivering dividends because there was a wide range of projects being presented. Much more important, there were practical problems that they asked the internees to solve. And it was very fulfilling professionally to see that the young men and ladies within a short period are able to achieve what they achieved. So for me, what is pleasing me is that we have an international company, Cobalt Metals, that has come to Zambia with a vision and commitment to develop Zambian manpower, and as exemplified by this internship program. And what comforts us, and I'm sure the government is very happy to see that they are developing a project which will be run primarily by Zambian professionals, which is what our aspirations are, and they are doing it. So basically, Cobalt Metals is walking the talk.
ZCAS has been the facilitator on this particular training on the best practices on financial literacy. This particular topic is an important topic for every person in order to improve on their skills and knowledge on financial literacy. So it deals with matters relating to personal financial management, looks at investments, the essence of savings, the aspects of wealth creation, and also retirement planning. And also it involves things like debt management and also budgeting.
Budgeting for the future is one thing that I didn't know and didn't understand, and now I understand and appreciate so much, because I know that whatever little I get, we're given a certain formula, which is 50, 30, 20. So you understand that from this little that I get, I can keep this, I can use this, and I can invest this.
I had to learn what makes a good leader a good leader. For I thought to be a good leader, you just need emotional intelligence. And as long as I can read you, I can easily tell you what to do, but it's more than that.
As a leader, you have to be organized and plan your work well so that falls down to the people that you're leading.
Part of a wholesome internship experience is first-hand participation in the end-to-end operations of the business, building long-term professional relationships, and seeing theory in practice. Our first cohort also built on their networking and collaboration skills. And these opportunities help us to think differently.
So the group of interns we've had has been more exceptional than I think we would have realized coming into this. So they've been very hands-on in curating their personal development, their professional development through the aid of the program that's been designed with Fia and the HR team. And I don't think we expected quite the level of brilliance that we're seeing from the team. they're really understanding all the different aspects of the business, the exploration side of the geology, through to the field operations, all the way with interacting with the mine planning team. And for people who are graduates coming from different backgrounds, from civil engineering, mine engineering, law, they are all working in a way that you don't see the different disciplines they're coming from because of how they've applied themselves to the different departments they've been attached to.
One of the key learnings that I've picked up is that everyone's equally important. There's no department greater than the other. So each department should work together to achieve the one goal that the company wants to achieve.
We have companies discriminating against people who would be in my situation, but they actually considered me despite my situation. And throughout my internship, they've been following up to make sure I'm okay, how I'm managing. That's something I'm really grateful for.
My advice to the next group of interns is to be as open as possible when they do start this journey. You're going to grow in ways that you least expect. And so just be open to that change.
One key thing that I took from the training was that it's okay to be ordinary, but to be excellent requires a lot of effort.
We believe in the power of diversity and building future innovators, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and managers through formidable programs such as these. Building the future of Zambia and Africa started yesterday. Join us on this journey. Visit cobaltmetals.com to learn more about our commitment to Zambia and our innovative work in exploration and sustainable community development.